Did you know that a sudden frost can wreak havoc on your early spring garden, even if your plants are already blooming? You see, frost occurs when temperatures fall between 32 and 36 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a chilly encounter that can leave your plants with withered leaves and shriveled fruits. And if temperatures dip below 32 degrees, that's when we enter freeze territory. Now that's a whole different ballgame and far more destructive. In the world of plants, there are survivors and the not so tough. You've got your perennials, shrubs, and trees. They're like the superheroes of the plant world, generally hardier and able to withstand the cold. But then there are those tender annuals, the ones that are sensitive to the cold. They need a little extra care when those temperatures start to drop, but fear not. There are ways to protect your precious plants from the icy grip of frost. Now let's explore the strategies to safeguard your garden from frost. First, consider the simple solution of moving your potted plants indoors. This is a straightforward way to protect them from frost, especially if you're dealing with tender annuals that are particularly sensitive to cold. If you have a greenhouse or a sunroom, that's ideal. But any room with a window providing natural light can serve as a short-term haven for your green friends. Next, let's talk about using blankets or cloches. You might be asking, what's a cloche? Well, it's a bell-shaped cover that you can place over individual plants to protect them from frost. It's like a mini greenhouse for each plant. Blankets, on the other hand, can cover larger areas. You can use old bed sheets, burlap, or any breathable fabric. Remember, the goal is to trap the heat from the ground, not the cold air from above. Watering your plants thoroughly before a frost can also help. You see, water releases heat more slowly than dry soil, so moist soil can keep your plants warmer than dry soil would. But be careful not to overwater or you'll end up doing more harm than good. Now let's discuss mulch. Mulch is a layer of organic material like straw, leaves, or compost that you can spread over your garden soil. It works as an insulator, keeping the soil warm and protecting your plant's roots from frost damage. Plus, it adds nutrients to the soil as it decomposes, so it's a win-win. Lastly, it's important to note what not to do. You might think that wrapping your plants in plastic would be a good idea, but it's not. Plastic can trap moisture, which can freeze and damage your plants, so it's best to avoid it. Implementing these strategies can help your garden weather the frosty conditions and thrive. If you are finding this video informative and helpful, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notification bell. Your participation is invaluable and greatly appreciated as it helps support the channel and allows us to continue creating content that empowers you on your health journey. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for products that promote a healthy life. Let's continue with the video. So the frost has come and gone. What's next? You might be wondering. Well, after a frost, it's not uncommon to see some damage to your plants. You might notice withered leaves or shriveled fruit, but don't despair. It's time to roll up your sleeves and give your green friends a little TLC. First, inspect your plants carefully. Take note of any areas that have been affected by the frost. Then, armed with your trusty garden shears, carefully trim away these damaged sections. Yes, it might be a little heartbreaking to see your plants in a less than perfect state, but this is a crucial step to help them recover. Next, ensure that your plants are well hydrated. This aids in their recovery process and helps them bounce back to their full glory. Also, adding a layer of mulch can provide extra protection and help the soil retain moisture. Remember, plants are resilient. They've been around for millions of years, weathering all sorts of conditions, so don't lose heart. With a little care and attention, your plants can bounce back from a frosty encounter. So you see, frost doesn't have to be a death sentence for your garden. With the right strategies in place, you can shield your plants from the harsh effects of unexpected late frosts, ensuring they continue to thrive even in colder weather. It's all about being proactive, taking steps to protect your garden before the frost hits. Consider moving your container plants indoors when temperatures drop, or using blankets and cloches to keep your outdoor plants warm. Regular watering and adding mulch can also be beneficial, providing your plants with the moisture and warmth they need to survive. And if you do notice signs of frost damage, don't despair. Trimming the affected parts can often save the plant and help it recover, so don't let frost catch you off guard. With a bit of planning and preparation, you can keep your garden blooming beautifully, no matter the weather. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening tips. Check the description below for links to more resources on frost protection. Protect your garden from frost and keep it blooming beautifully regardless of the weather.